Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog on a Monday because I'm trying to be productive. I've literally just shut my laptop from work. It is literally just gone 5 and I want to get some reading done, so let's do reading plans. This is the book that I've carried over from last week. This is The Blood Dim Tide. This is book 2 in Stephen Orion's newest trilogy that he is traditionally publishing, and I'm enjoying it so far. I am 90 pages in, so just shy of 100 pages, which is amazing, and I want to finish this week. This is the plan. This also was my first roll for Spookopoly, so once this is done I can roll again, and I think that's a really big selling point for me because the idea of just using the board really just makes me want to read more so I can do more spins. I don't know as well whether I might just carry it on into November. I might not. The Clear Your Shit TBR prompt list has come out and I am looking at that as well, but I just feel like having the ability to randomise my TBR makes it a lot more fun, just makes me want to read more. So I don't know, I might do something with that as well. And then the other book that we're going to be concentrating on, which is going to be in audio form, is Chasing Graves by Ben Galley. I need to read this for next, I want to say Tuesday is the day that me and Lisa have decided we're going to do the live show. It's going to be interesting. It's the start of a brand new series for our book club that we host called It's All About Fantasy. I've just checked my calendar, it definitely is next Tuesday, so put that date in your calendar if you're watching this as it goes live. Tomorrow we'll be going live on Lisa's channel and I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. I've heard many good things about this book and this author. I've read one other book by Ben, which was The Written. I didn't really get on with it as much as I wanted to, but at the same time it did feel like it should have been a book that I read physically. So I own this book physically. I also have it on Audible. I believe it's free on Audible, so I'm going to try the audio book, and if I don't get on with it I still have the choice to read it physically as well. So all bases are covered in that regard, so that is good. I'm hoping I can do that. Jack is away, so it is just me, which is fine because that means that I can actually sit and read today, but he comes back tomorrow evening. I don't know when, and I need to pick him up from the train station. I also have a live show this Friday, which if you're watching this it's already happened, but I have got a live show on Friday with Adrian Gibson, who is the author of Mushroom Blues, which was my semi-finalist pick for, or my semi-finalist pick, my team's finalist pick for Spiff by 10. So I'm very excited to have a chat with him and kind of get the inspiration behind this world and all of those fun things, like why I became an indie author and stuff, because those are the questions I love to ask. So I'm excited about that. Looks like we've got a busy-ish week. I don't really have anything else that I want to do. I have had an email already saying that one of my pre-orders is on its way, which is January's by Olivia Blake. I actually have an arc of it, I just never got round to it unfortunately, so either way when I read it I'll review it, and I'll review it on NetGalley as well, so that there is, you know, stuff out there. But it's a lot of short stories, I believe, so I want to get to that one as well. So maybe after this, if it comes up in a prompt, we can do that one. I don't know, because I want to decide whether I want to keep it or not. And I was meant to read it beforehand, but obviously that just didn't happen. So yeah, better crack on with this so I can find out if I can do some more rolls. So that's what we're gonna do, and I will hopefully have quite a few reading updates for you guys this week, and I can talk about all things books. And then I have decided that I will be doing another wrap up, but it's going to be like every 3 months apparently, because I didn't wrap up in August, I didn't wrap up in September, we're in October. I think I'm just going to smush those 3 months together and we'll talk about all those books in one go, because what else doesn't sound so chaotic? Anyways, I'll chat to you in a bit. Hi! Happy something. What day is it today? Tuesday, because I've been in the office. Happy Tuesday. I have literally like, well, no, I lie. I have reading updates. I started a new book because I had to, which is what my whole plan was. I started Chasing Graves today on the audiobook. It's really interesting. I'm really enjoying the magic system. I'm probably not going to go into the long and short of it too much here, funnily enough, because I'm going to do the spoiler chat with Lisa next week on her channel, which I don't think we've posted about yet, but if we have, just check out my Twitter because I'll share the link. I have 4 hours and 22 minutes left. I'm on chapter 9 and there are only like 23 chapters, so you know, doing well. The magic system that I'm enjoying in this world is that when you die, even if you've been murdered, I think it is mainly if you've been murdered, not sure about the ins and outs of that part, but basically we're following one character right at the start, and this is multi-POV, which I love anyways, but one of our characters, I know his name, I've just forgotten his name. I hate when this happens. What is his name? Caltro. So Caltro, we follow him, and a range of other characters, but he gets killed. This is no spoilers because it's in the description. He gets killed, brutally murdered, and then the magic system in this world is that if you put them in like this special solution, you can essentially bring back their spirit and tie it to, they do it to like coins, and then they indenture these ghosts to be servants, which is very interesting actually. I think that's really cool. Just the idea that like you could be living such a good life, then get killed, and then be a slave. Like, what the heck? So yeah, we're following him. We're following a princess who's plotting to purge the emperor from his armoured sanctuary, a murderer who drags a body across the desert. Her point of view I'm really interested in. Like, she keeps referring to the guy that she is dragging as husband, and he keeps saying wife, but I'm like, why did she, unless I've missed that part, why did she kill him? Like, why does she want to just drag his body across the desert? What has he done that is so bad? I want to know. And then the other perspective is something else, isn't it? Or is that all? No, that's 4. 3? I'm doing really well, but 3 points of view, I think, and it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward. You know, I probably will, like, if I get a solid 4 hours tomorrow where no one talks to me, which is quite possible because no one really spoke to me today, I could finish this book. And I'm going to try, because I want to, although I'm reading Empire of the Damned and I still want to I want to continue Empire of the Damned, my buddy read with Kate this month is Discovery of Witches, and I've borrowed that from the library. So, and apparently I've got it for 13 days and I can renew it as well, but I want to get on that and I want to read that audibly and start that series again and potentially restart it so I can finish it. Now, are all of these books on my library app? I don't know, so I'm gonna have a look. But yeah, if not, if they are things, then I can probably get them from Audible. No, my library don't have them. That's not fun. But yeah, so that's the plan. I want to finish Chasing Graves, and then I can get them all on Audible. Not sure how I feel about that, but I need to finish that series because I've got the 3rd book that I haven't read, and then I've got the novella sat downstairs that I bought when I went to book club 66 or 66 books or whatever, whichever way round. I get it, I always get it the wrong way around. 66 books, I bought it from there, so I'm excited. And also I feel like it just suits this time of year perfectly, just like so perfectly. Have I picked up Blood Dim Tide? No, I tried to read I read a little bit of it yesterday, not a lot, not enough to make a dent. you know. So I wanted to read it obviously today. Got a bit of a headache going on up here. Not fun, not enjoying that. And I've also just been killing time because Jack comes home tonight and we're gonna go get terrible food because I haven't eaten, he hasn't eaten. So that's the plan. I need to go and get ready actually to go and get him. So that's what I'm going to go do. There was my quick update. I'll come back and talk to you tomorrow. Also my battery is flashing, so this is a good time to finish it. I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll have finished a book. That's not my eyesight. That is you. Right. Hello. It's Thursday. I'm here to basically open book mail with you because I got one yesterday. I know what it is. I got an ARC for this. I hadn't read it. So now I've got the actual book. So we're going to open it together and see what we think. Do I have reading updates? No. Yes I do. I have an hour left of Chasing Groves. So you know how yesterday I said, oh, I'm gonna finish this book. Well, not yesterday because I didn't talk to you yesterday. The day before, on Tuesday, I was like, well, I'm gonna go into the office, so I'm gonna finish this book, and da-da-da-da. I didn't. I really didn't. Just didn't happen. I have an hour and 9 minutes left to finish this book. It's going well. I spoke to Lisa and she told me what she thinks she's gonna rate it, and mine is different. Shock horror. Oh god. But it is what it is. So I'm intrigued. I'm definitely looking forward to reading the whole series, but for right now it's probably gonna sit at 3 stars. Right, the book mail is very pretty actually. It's got a massive gouge in the front. It's January's by Olivia Blake. I always muddle that. So this is the special edition with the very pretty edges, which we like, and it's got block colouring top and bottom. Oh, okay, it's cream, so we're gonna need to definitely use a dust jacket thing when reading. I don't know if this is gonna be my thing. I gotta be honest. Look at these end papers though, how pretty. It's the same on both sides. And apparently it's signed. It is signed. Look at it. Signed. Okay, so this says, once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a wish-granting spirit rapidly approaches burnout. Know how it feels. Meanwhile, a banished fairy answers a Craigslist ad, a Victorian orphan navigates an occult situationship, and a multiverse assassin contemplates the one who got away. With both iconic fan favourite stories and entirely original pieces, January's features modified fairy tales, contemporary heists, absurdist poetry, and at least one set of actual wedding vows. Escape the slow trudge of morality by diving into these enchanting new worlds, which are The Wish Bridge, The Audit, Sucker for Pain, The Animation Games, The House, To Make a Man, Pre-Existing Condition, Monster Love, How to Dispel Friends and Curse People, Fates and Consequences, Sous Vide, or Sous Vide, not sure how to say that, Sensual Tales for Carnal Pleasures, okay, Chaos Theory, A Year in January, Pins and Needles, and this edition contains a bonus exclusive story, which I think, don't know, might be that Pins and Needles is the exclusive story. So these are all short stories. I am torn as to whether I'm going to like this. I don't know. I want to. I really enjoyed Atlas 6. I was mad by One for My Enemy. I haven't read Masters of Death yet, so we'll see. But I have this to add to my collection, and like I said, I have the ARC, but I just unfortunately didn't get round to it before now, so we'll see how that goes. I still reading Blood Dimmed, so I am 90 pages in. I need to crack on and get this done because I want to do another roll this week. I want to. And by finishing that, Chasing Graves, I can then either start Discovery of Witches audibly, or I can carry on with Empire of the Damned, and I can pick up a Discovery of Witches physically. I don't know what I want to do. We're going to figure it out. But currently that is it, and I am just about to finish editing my Legacy trilogy vlog, which is like an hour and 40 minutes long. Probably almost 2 hours by the time I put the end credit on, which is a lot. But I hope you watch it, and if you do watch it, I hope you enjoy. It'll have already gone up, so I'll link it here. Go check it out if you've read the series. There are spoilers, but yeah, that is literally the long and short of today. If I actually read something today, maybe I'll come back and tell you about it, but I am not right now. I really want to read something, and I'm not sure if like these long, not necessarily spoiler vlogs every time, but I'm not sure if these like reading vlogs over periods of time and then I bring it all together is a better way to do things, because then at least I read. But these weekly reading vlogs is literally just me sitting here most weeks in the same shirt that I do end up washing. Obviously I do, but you know, I don't know. I'm babbling. It's almost lunchtime, and I need to figure out what we're doing for tea, because I think it means I'm gonna have to go outside. I don't know if I want to go outside. It's one of those days, so I'm going to stop talking so I can get this finished, because I feel like it's going to take a while to export and then a while to upload. So let's crack on. I do feel productive though, because it is only 11:30 in the morning and I've finished this hench vlog thing to go up on my channel. So go me, 2 videos this week. It is what it is. It's Friday and I have book mail to open. I went to Greg's as well for lunch, which just it was needed, okay? It was needed. I have been meaning, I did a giveaway on Twitter and I've been meaning to go and send the winner the books for the longest time, and I've even messaged them and said I'm really sorry, I'm really busy, haven't been able to get to the post office during the opening hours, and they said that was fine. And I before Jack went to work today, who was at work for 2, I said, oh well, my lunch break, can we go, because we can walk to it, I just haven't been there. And he was like, yeah, we'll go. So he came with me and I was very grateful, because for some reason I just couldn't get myself to go. So it was nice to have the oomph. And then because we were there, Greg's is right next door, so I was like, we'll get Greg's, he can go to work having eaten something, and I also get Greg's. So trying to eat better, and that's not the best thing in the world, but you know, sometimes you just need, sometimes it's there and it's convenient. I have not really done any big chunks of reading. Really want to, but part of me is just not bothered. So I'm hoping this afternoon after work I can get some stuff done. I have got my live tonight with Adrian, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a good time. It will have already happened by the time this goes up, but if I haven't already linked it, I'll link it up here if you want to watch it back. So we're going to talk about Mushroom Blues. He was my semi-finalist pick for my team, and then my team then picked him to be our finalist for Swiftbow, and now he's going to go up against 9 other books and we'll see who comes out fighting. But it'd be really interesting to talk to him about his inspirations for Mushroom Blue, because it's a really unique world. It's not something I've ever really thought about, and just how he's found being in the community and all that fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. I am very excited for this book that I'm trying to open. I know what it is. I was not as excited this morning when my doorbell went off at 7 o'clock in the morning, which isn't early, but because I work from home I don't have to get up that early. So it was a shock to the system. Massively. Right, now I'm trying to figure out how to get into this package, because it's a plasticky one and I'm really struggling. Found the rippable spot. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's got fabric on it. How pretty is that? Right, that feels like the spine. That feels like pages. So it's that way round. Can we just take a minute? Like, how pretty is that packaging? Thank you so much. This is from Thomas Howard Riley, and I know that this is from Thomas because when you ship into the UK from the US, obviously you have to fill out all the customs information, so it has his name all over it. So yeah, let's open it and see what it looks like. Oh, this is so pretty. Really wish I could recreate this. I probably will never be able to. Oh. Got some yellow ribbon, got some fabric. Oh, it's a really pretty piece of fabric actually. So Thomas put out on, look at that. Lovely. Do you know what? My mum will love that because she does crafting, so I might give her that. Thomas put out on Twitter about his newest release, which is this one, The Light of Kazaban. Hope I'm saying that right. So this is the cover. It's very pretty. It's very cool. Loving the magic on the front. Also loving the shortness of it. And he was asking if people, like, he had some spare like review copies to go out. I put my name forward and he said yes, which was very, very nice of him. So it says, in the brutal desert city of Kazaban, the old gods have had their statues crushed to powder by invading priests and their one true god, with magic forbidden to anyone but themselves. Merely being born as one of the magi makes even infants into fugitives, and the priests and their spies are always watching, ready to toss their enemies into the purifying flames of execution. Saya Anai is the last of her family, dedicating her life to being a teacher of magic for little orphan children. From within her hidden home, she provides the closest thing to a normal life these children may ever know. They help each other like family, working for what they can and stealing the rest to scrape by, forced to live every day under the yoke of oppression. When the Warren boss who keeps their domain a secret suddenly demands a higher price to keep his silence, they must race to find a way to meet the demand, or they will lose their home and their lives. But for the poor living in Kasaban, simply surviving is anything but easy. With the priests and their magic hunters scouring the city for magi to burn and the catastrophes of daily life intervening to crush her plans at every turn, Saya must risk everything to save her home and keep the children safe. But Kasaban is unforgiving. Its fires rage bright. If she fails, all her hopes will burn. That sounds so cool. Thank you very much. Oh, it's signed as well. He signed it as well. Thank you so much, Thomas, for sending me a copy of your book to review. I'm excited. It sounds really, really good. It sounds really good. So that's also something to cheer me up today as well. Yeah, I just need to finish my work day and then I will be able to crack on. Tomorrow Jack is also working and I need to kind of get the house in more of a presentable state because my father is appearing on Sunday with the children and my stepmom, so I need to make sure the house is not as much of a dung heap as it currently is, with stuff and washing literally everywhere. But that's fine. I have all day tomorrow. Should be fine. Should be more than fine. And I work better under pressure, so we'll see how that goes. I have not read much, if I'm completely honest. Have I told you that I finished Chasing Graves? I'm not sure. If I have, I'll cut this out. But if I haven't, I've officially finished Chasing Graves. I gave it 3 stars. Me and Lisa were having a quick talk before, obviously, the live show that's happening on Tuesday. And she was saying how it's very plot driven and not very character driven, which is why she didn't feel massively connected to any of the characters. Which I completely agree with, actually, and it's not often that I'm that fussed about either, but I think I'm going to read the second book physically rather than audibly, because I think that's part of the reason why I just haven't really retained much information or anything, or felt like very immersed in the world. The audiobook was great, do not get me wrong. There was 2 narrators, a female and a male. The female narrator was the narrator who did Gideon the Ninth, and I can't remember who the male narrator is, but I definitely recognised her voice, and it was good, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I could be more invested if I read it physically. So that's what I'm going to try and do for the next one, but I can't start that obviously until we've done the live show for the first book, because otherwise I will start getting everything muddled, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's everything for this little update. I'm gonna leave this here because I need to carry on with my work day. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I need to figure out what I want to have for tea tonight and what we're gonna eat tomorrow, because I am really low on food in the house. But that's fine. Right, I'm babbling. I'll catch you later. Hopefully I'll have another reading update. We're still working on Blood and Dimmed Tide. I'm over 100 pages now, but not by much. So this is my plan for today. Hopefully I'll actually have an update. Like I keep saying, I want to do another roll, but since I've picked it up originally at the start of the week, I just haven't really been reading, like, at all, which is not good. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I'm going to leave this here and come back with updates. So we're going to ignore the fact that I look like this. I have flung scruffs on. Hair is just up, right? I know it needs some self-love. It needs some love. I am cleaning because my father is coming tomorrow. But ow, I just hit myself in the face. I've just had this drop through my door and I don't know what it is. So we're going to open it because that's what we do. So let's do that and see what it is. I will probably be like, oh yeah, I remember. But it's not from Amazon, it's not from Waterstones. So what does that mean it is? Oh, guys! Oh my goodness. It's Luda! Ah, thank you, Angry Robot, so much. So this is, I'm guessing, the finished copy because it matches my finished copy. Right, okay, so the point of these covers is that this one's a lot floppier though. They join, look at that. How cool is that? That is so cool. So this is the finished copy of the sequel to Gog Magog. Obviously I can't really tell you anything about the second book because it would spoil what happens in the first book, but I can tell you about the first book. Our first book, we're following our main character, Katie, who is, there's something odd about this woman, right? I felt it the minute I started reading this book. There is something odd, so odd. And she basically gets approached by two strangers asking for transport. She is an ex-captain, and only she's like one of the few people that could probably take them on this journey. And eventually they wear her down and she says yes, and then they go on this adventure down the Nissus. But it, as it says on the back, but the Nissus is unlike any other river. Few can navigate its channels, whirlpools and sandbanks. Few know of the ravenous creatures that lurk beneath the surface, and Katie's glory days are well behind her now. So we're obviously gonna follow on. Oh, I just can't get over how well they line up. Like, that is so incredible. Yeah, I am just really excited to carry on this journey. I need to finish the first book. I still have not. I have my arc somewhere. I do kind of wish they'd done like a matching arc for this though, just because I really like the up close zoomed in drawings. But because it's zoomed in on part of this cover. Yes, so see there? And there. It's the boats and stuff, which is very cool. This is the copy that I am reading, so I need to finish this, and then I will be able to move on to Luda. Oh my god, there's a massive dent in that. Oh, poor book, it's been damaged. That's sad. It's got an ouch. It's fine, it's still obviously perfectly fine to read, but it's just got like gouged. I don't know where it would have got. The packaging's fine, so I'm guessing it was gouged before it got packed. I don't know. So thank you very much for Angry Robot for sending me a copy so that I can now complete this duology. I have got an interview with Jeff Noon and Steve Beard on my channel. Check it out up here if you want to see it. It's a very good interview. They're incredible people to talk to. And yeah, happy days. So excited. So excited. I'm hoping to get some reading done today. Oh, also, this comes out on the 3rd of December. So you still have plenty of time to pick up book 1 and read that, and then carry on to book 2. Yes, so I haven't done much reading. Like I said, my dad's coming tomorrow. I have done a quick whiz around the bathrooms, and I need to start picking up in the front room, really, to make that tidy, and then bring all the washing upstairs, which I really should have brought up a load when I just came upstairs, but I didn't think about it and I didn't do it. So, oh well, that's how it is. I need to start picking up in the front room. I'm gonna hoover tomorrow probably, unless I can be bothered to do it today. It's not really that bad. I just want to make sure that we move. We're just gonna have to make piles of stuff because Jack's still trying to sell some stuff and all of that. So I just need to kind of sort that out, really, and wrap my sister's presents. So I'll take that downstairs so I can do that. I think I'm going to do that first before I run out of all steam and just sit down and mong, because I will end up hitting that wall at some point, and it's almost lunchtime, so I need to think about what I'm going to eat because I haven't eaten yet. But otherwise, we're all good, so I'm going to leave this here. I'll come back and talk to you later. Sorry there's no book updates yet. I don't even think I read yesterday. I meant to, I just didn't. Just one of them, isn't it, really? But, yeah. Babbling. See you later. I'm still looking like a thumb. But Amazon just delivered. And I've just checked my orders. I have not ordered anything. So let's open this one too and see what we're getting. Because I thought I'd blacked out then. I was like, oh, did I actually order stuff? I don't know. Right, let's see. Oh, there is notes. Okay, let's check that first. Amazing! It's from Andrew Simpson, who reached out to me about reviewing their book. It says, "Hi Chelsea, thank you so much for offering to review my book. It means a great deal. I hope you enjoy it." Let's show you. Oh, it's a chunker. Wow, look at that. This is The Thief of Legacy. So Andrew reached out to myself and Lisa and asked if we wanted to review his book, and it sounded good, so we both said yes. So this says, "The blade of time spares no soul standing idle in its path. Kai Tarios, battle-worn veteran of the Republic Guard, retires with close friends to a peaceful village in a quiet corner of the Ring of the World, and it's blinding dreadful. He has his reasons to stay, a ledger to clear, and promises to keep, but by the 5 the road is calling. Arkham Satir, I think, luminary of the Seekers Institute, knows all too well the ruthless game of power. When forbidden knowledge surfaces, defying the very doctrine she's sworn to uphold, Arkham faces a choice: rise to claim her rightful place in history, or be consumed by the machine that buries all who dare to challenge it. As extraordinary events unfold, events in clear violation of the Seeker's truth, who will seize the opportunity to rise? Will this be the forging of a bright and powerful future, or an invitation to open long-closed doors to dangerous, familiar ways? With world-crushing power in the hands of a few, will balance be restored, or will everything and everyone that matters simply cease to exist, erased from the annals of history? The Thief of Legacy is an epic fantasy tale of courage, ambition and loyalty. Debut novel by Andrew Simpson, the first from the Chronicles of the Wardens." Thank you very much, Andrew. I am looking forward to giving this a go. And yeah, thank you so much for reaching out to us and asking if we wanted to read and review. I do love reading and reviewing, funnily enough, because that's what this channel is all about. So I actually did something productive. When I came up to talk to you lovely people, I brought up some washing. So I'm going to quickly try and put that away. I am going to put it away, and then I can take the basket back downstairs ready for the next load. But also I need a jumper because I'm getting cold downstairs. But exciting. I am receiving fun posts this week. I love it. Thank you so much to everyone who has sent me something so far this week. I also need to take my book back downstairs so I can actually start reading that, because today's going to be a reading day and someone is obviously gardening and making a lot of noise, so we're gonna go. I'm not expecting any more mail today, so this should be it. Reading next. And just like that, it's Monday. I haven't spoken to you at all. I actually can't remember the last time I spoke to you. Saturday would have been. I didn't speak to you at all yesterday. I was hoping to, but like I said, my family came up, or part of my family came up yesterday, and we went out, did some mini crazy golf, whatever you call it. That was fun. We went to a local park, which was also, you know, very wet, but it was alright. It was good fun. And then we went to Harvester, had some food, and then we got back and it was just me and Jack, and we kind of just, we watched the new Inside Out movie, actually, Inside Out 2. Didn't think it was as emotional as the first one, but it was still a good movie, which was good. Enjoyed that. And then went to bed, pretty much. I have not read for ages. I read a lot. I want to say I read a lot on Friday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday I read a lot. I am now 270 pages in, which means I have like 100 pages left. Yeah, this is 372 pages, so pretty much 100 pages left to read of this, and then I am done. So we're going to carry this over for one more week, and then we're going to get it done, and we're going to do a roll. We're going to do at least one more roll in the next vlog, because honestly I don't know, I thought I'd be reading a lot more, but I have had a couple of necessary reads that I've had to do this month. I have actually got a couple more that I need to do, which I will get to and either make part of my Spookopoly rolls, or I will just read separately. And then, yeah, this is the last full week of October. Obviously we do have the week after as well. The month finishes on a Thursday, and that week I'm off for Jack's birthday, so got exciting plans for that, but luckily not plans on every single day, so we can actually do some just like chill days, or some days where we're trying to fix stuff on the house, or we could just go out, the two of us. It's semi-planned, but it's not completely planned, so that's going to be fun. And I'm sure that week will rush past as they always do. But I'm going to finish this vlog here, because I need to get it, you know, edited and uploaded and stuff to be on time. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a like. I don't even know how long this vlog is. I don't feel like I've spoken a lot in it, but maybe I'm wrong. Give it a like anyways if you enjoyed this weekly reading vlog. Leave me a comment down below of your favourite like activity to do with your family, like if you have one, if you have a favourite activity, or like just your favourite activity to do with family or friends. And if you want to just leave me an emoji, leave me any of the golf emojis. There's got to be golf emojis. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I try and upload twice a week, but currently I'm very consistent on the Monday upload. The Thursday upload, not so much, but I do have stuff that I need to film, so hopefully there'll be another second upload this week. We shall see. But yeah, make sure, subscribe, notify, all that fun stuff. Otherwise, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in the next one.